Taylor, how you doing?
I'm struggling. This cold is not going away. And we got a full day today. We are off to do coffee now. A gentleman named Eric who reached out to me to want to hang out. And then we're going straight into podcasting for 2 hours. Pretty much everybody who was at dinner last night, which would be great. And then back to the hotel for really about 4 hours to really catch up on my talk. I sound ridiculous. Dinner number 2 tonight. So, busy day. Let's get it. So thank you everybody who came out last night. That was honestly incredible. You know, it's pretty amazing making new friends at these conferences, and having the dinner as a way to do it is just incredible. You know, I always say this, that I think Southern Baptists got it right. Closest way to someone's heart is through their stomach. That's why they make such good food. So yeah, I mean, listen, eating is a core part of how I've built community. Back in 2013 when I was in Raleigh, I literally was like having lunches and coffees and dinners almost every single day. And you could argue that the time I spent in Raleigh comparatively allowed me to have the strongest community, because all I did was break bread with people. If you struggle with making friends, just invite people out to lunch, coffee, dinner. That's what does it. Just realized that I can't do large crowds. I will always take these meetings, always. You know, the dinner last night, we're throwing another dinner tonight for some speakers. I just work better on that. So, and then, you know, podcasting, right? It's very intentional. That's just how I am. It's how it works better for me.
Yeah, I agree. Like in the end, like of course, like large can help, but I prefer just more this one-on-one meeting.
Yeah, same. And dude, and walking
make a connection.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. And walking in that conference, 7,500 people, like.
Yeah, you also get a bit lost in the end. Like, okay, there are hundreds of people. Like, who should I supposed to be talked to? So that's why I usually like to check a bit the schedule. Like, oh, who is speaking? Who has an interesting talk? Let's meet up.
Yeah. Eric, thank you, my friend, for reaching out. I appreciate it. You know, Eric, I want to give a shout out to him. He's doing it the right way. He's reaching out to speakers. He reached out to me, wanted to do a coffee. I appreciate that tremendously. Had a great conversation. He sells services, software services, consulting services here in Europe. It's a great conversation with him just about the market and what it's looking like. So off to the conference now. Gonna set up the podcast, or go to the podcast booth, get checked in. And truly day 1 of DevWorld. Let's go.
Stop and wait a sec.
For this being my first international conference, for it being this big, I mean, it is humbling. I'm nervous, I'm excited, but man, I mean, this looks incredible. Can't wait to meet some people. Blessed to be here. Thank you again, Yost, for having me. And looking forward to just crush the next 48 hours. Let's get it. Crazy. Holy
Not shy of a spark. The knife twists at the thought that I should fall short of the mark. Frightened by the bite, though it's no harsher than the bark. The middle of adventure is such a perfect.
So, just finished 2 hours of podcasting. Does my voice sound as bad as I think it sounds?
It's pretty bad.
It's pretty bad. So we're gonna do a quick circle around. I mean, this is such a cool venue. We're gonna do a quick circle around. I just want to look at the stages. I don't know, and figure out which stage I'm speaking on, and then head back to the hotel and prep for my speech tomorrow, and then get ready for the second speaker dinner tonight. Tomorrow, this is the stage. Giddy up, let's go.
Oh, hey.
Hey, everybody gets a phone. Hey.
How's it going?
Good.
Good?
Hanging in there.
I feel like it's a very Dutch thing to rent an umbrella.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you want to get under it together? We can like walk under it together. Boom! Look at that.
Hell yeah.
Look at that. We're off to dinner number 2, speaker dinner number 2. We're going to another restaurant that Angelo's put together, a little Greek restaurant. We got 11 speakers coming out. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be a good time. Excited. And then
back to the hotel to get some sleep. I can already tell that the last like 4 or 5 hours was good for me, for my voice. It feels a little better. I feel like I sound a little better.
Yeah.
So rest the voice up for tonight, finish out my talk, get ready to present tomorrow, 10 a.m.
Why the hell would you run this game? Both my hands are tied, afraid of thinking I dug my own grave.
Second speaker there, done, down, finished, complete.
Done and dusted.
Great night, great conversation.
Yep.
Appreciate everybody who showed up. Thank you to Torque, obviously, for sponsoring, and you know, we're just thankful for the opportunity. So big day tomorrow, speaking at 10 a.m.
Yeah, looking forward to it. I've not seen this man speak in person yet.
Yeah.
I'm very much looking forward to it. I'm going to be front row.
Hopefully I'm not bad.
How you feeling, Taylor?
I'm a little nervous. Voice pretty good. Kind of keeping it, not talking too much this morning. But excited, really excited. First, like I said, first international speaking engagement. Get some coffee, go wake up a little bit more. Super excited. I'm gonna bring the noise this morning. It's gonna be great.
There's so many people I see time and time again who just like don't know where to get started in their job search. And like for me, like this talk is exposing the interview process. So Yos, you're gonna see this in, you know, a few weeks later. But I think it's not gonna be exposing the interview process, it's gonna be exposing the job search process. So that's what the talk's gonna be on today. I'm gonna kind of just go back to my roots, just try to encourage people. I think people are scared, I think people are lonely, I think people just don't know where to start, where to begin. So that's what I'm gonna talk about today. We're just gonna rip the Band-Aid off and have a little fun with it over the next hour or so.
The only attendee for Taylor's talk.
At least I have one person. One person. It's my friend Fred. Good morning, my name is Taylor Desseyn. I'm very thankful to be here. This is my very first ever international speaking opportunity. So I'm grateful to be here, grateful for Yos and devworld for having me. This is a dream come true, especially because I used to be a recruiter. I still kind of am. I've kind of, transitioned to a new role, and I'll talk to you about that, but this is just a huge blessing. And I just thank you for showing up. Again, at a technical conference, you choose to come and watch a non-technical talk. I'm not talking about TypeScript. I'm not talking about the cloud. And I'm definitely not talking about AI. So I'm really, really excited that you're here. So thank you so much. So the talk today is exposing the interview process. But I'm changing it up a little bit because I'm going to talk about the job search process as a whole. We are going to talk about the interview process. That's incredibly important. It's a part of the job search. But right now in my line of work, dealing with engineers across the globe, there is just a level, I would say, of hopelessness. There is a lot of uncertainty. There's a lot of, hey, I don't know where to get started. And so what my goal today is encourage you all, as we progress through this next hour together, to encourage you all to say, hey, it's okay. I want to give you some of the building blocks, some of the fundamentals to kick off your job search. And hey, if you're here and you're like, hey, I have a sweet job, I'm not looking, that's fine too. But I still want to give you the tools to be successful in your job search.
I don't miss you. No, you wish I did. Can't tell the truth, so nothing leaves my lips.
My voice is gone. I'm gonna go back and I need to not talk. But it was great. It was awesome. I wish I was feeling better. But I thought the energy that I was able to bring with the voice I have right now was awesome, and it was unbelievable. I would say I finished 10 minutes early, which is fine. I just feel like 40 minutes I think is great, and thought the energy was great. I thought I hit all the main points. I just really wanted to encourage people that the market isn't as bad as people make it seem, but you have to try. Like, we're in a point right now where I think the people who actually try are successful. I feel like that got across from the few people that came up. And I love that actually people showed up. I was a little nervous, but it seemed to be another packed house, so thankful, very, very thankful.
This is the right place.
What is Launchpad doing?
Hi, that's a good question.
Yeah. We help people find jobs?
We do.
Yeah, well, what about this Torque thing? Who's Torque?
Torque is the best.
Yeah, that's great. The one thing I hear from engineering leaders is that they don't have time to like hold people's hands. So you come with 15 years of sales experience, like you're a professional. Like, you don't need your hand held. Like, you're a go-getter, right? And I think that's the biggest thing people want when they hire a junior developer. They want somebody who's asked questions, who like can go to them and be like, hey, before, be proactive and not just sit there. Also, communication skills are huge. Why did you build this is another really big reason. In an interview that people want to see. A lot of junior developers, I've talked to a lot of hiring managers about this, they say junior developers, when they ask them why they did that, they don't know how to answer it.
Yeah, but in your energy, like it's different. Like, a lot of guys have a lot of technical experience. Like yesterday we were all at the talk and this guy didn't speak that well English and also like in mouth. So at 15 minutes you are completely done.
You're done.
So you need that experience to talk. Yesterday I told you, like maybe in a few years be standing on the podium and just
100%.
tell about
100%.
it. Because I think in IT you need more people who have the technical experience but also have like...
I think people right now really want to hear the job search stuff. Like, every talk I've given the last like 5 or 6 conferences has been packed out like that. Every single one. And I've seen an uptick lately too because of it. And I think people are tired of the technical stuff. People are tired of it. They can go to YouTube. They can go research on their own. I think people want to hear stories. There's the man.
Well,
what's up, brother?
All good. Hi, my name is Jos Gerards. I'm the organizer of devworld conference. You might have heard of one of our other events, JS World Conference from JS Amsterdam. I'm really happy to have Taylor here from Torque / Randstad Digital, right? We're super excited to have him here, flying all the way over from the US. We're super pumped to have a legend like Taylor at this event.
How's the conference going?
Yeah, absolutely.
Good. Is it going good?
Yeah.
Good.
We're really happy. Second day, so things are smooth over. It's always a little bit to get things started. It's always a little bit stressful, but actually very happy with
Dude,
those.
the comments on my stuff for social, they were freaking out about the podcast booth. Everybody's been very interested on what conference this is. Took a lot of notes for the Torque community. I was actually messaging our designer for Swag, Isaac, and Brianna, just like of some observations I saw, just on how to stand out for the upcoming events we're doing. I think this was a great primer. I mean, it was a big conference, but it was a primer because we're about to go on a pretty good run. We got All Things Open in Raleigh coming up. I'm emceeing Kent C. Dodd's conference in Salt Lake, and then we're back in Mexico. So, it was great. Met some amazing people. The DMs, like everybody who sent me a DM, thank you. I see them. I'm gonna get back to them on the flight tomorrow. I'm just gonna work for like 7 hours on the flight. I'm actually so excited. I'm calling it a night early because my voice and I'm not 100% yet. But you and Angela are gonna go out and have fun on the boat ride.
Hell yeah, we are.
But yeah. We made it. It is 4:41 on March 1st. A heck of a next 8 weeks. Very excited. I'm excited to document it, where we're gonna take this thing. I'm gonna go to bed now, or at least I'm gonna go get dinner. I'm gonna go to bed now. So we'll see you at the next vlog.
Peace.